Morning. August 4th here in Rusty, Rhode Island. Little tool that I made. The steering wheel is on this are different than modern trucks, and you have to have a special tool to be able to pull these wheels. They didn't even have threaded places to put the bolts. I had to tap the wheel. So I've installed the tool onto the steering wheel. Like I said, I had to tap a couple of holes. This thing, the way it was set up, had the horn button that went down through, and there was a couple of holes that went down through the steering wheel. I tapped those with 1/4-20, and I've got a 5/8 bolt through the center hole. I had originally made this tool to pull air conditioner clutches, I think off of York style compressors. And then so you might wonder why I'm pulling the steering wheel, and there's a couple of reasons. One, the horn is down here because of the horn button not working, so I'm thinking maybe I can recondition it. Jeez, I'm just looking for the horn button. I must have took it out. And then I'm going to use this GM switch. I put the handle on it, and I'll be able to slide this down over the column and then make some brackets. And then I'll have a regular turn signal switch right on the column, and I'll cover it over somehow. I'll figure something out, but this will fit over this steering shaft, and you can see where it's fastened 3 areas. I'll have to put some tabs here. I'll probably just tack the tabs right to this and bolt it down, and then it'll be good to go when I need to make a turn. And there it goes. This tool, I'm kind of taking my time with it. I'm not putting a lot of pressure. I oiled this steering wheel up last night, and I put a little grease on this bolt where it makes contact with the steering shaft, and that cuts down the friction and can keep it from walking on you. But I'm just going to tap it and put some pressure on it, and tap it, put some pressure on it. The steering wheel has been on this shaft since 1936, so I don't want to force it, break it, to even damage the shaft, even though I have thread tools I could fix it, but I don't want to damage it. This doesn't have a splined shaft. It has a keyway and a slot cut in it, and so it's not splined, it's just metal on metal. It's going to take a little while. I don't want to put heat on it, obviously. You can see that this wheel's already, I don't want to be yanking on the wheel either, because it's already got some cracks in it. It's old. It's the original steering wheel. I don't want to damage it. But if I can get the horn button working and get that turn signal switch mounted over here, golden. Guess what? Already paid for. I've had it sitting on my shelf for probably a decade or two. Alright guys, you see what's going on here in Rusty, Rhode Island. So I started to pull on it, and one of the bolts just about pulled apart. And I got to looking at it. It's not even a grade 8. So I went back to the drawer, grabbed a couple of grade 8s, and I decided that I need to maybe try to tap this a little bit deeper to get the bolts further in. I had quite a bit of pressure on that, man. I was cranking on it, and this thing, like I said, it's been on here since 1936 probably, so I don't see any reason why somebody would have taken it off, but we'll see if I can get it to work. My old 1/4-20 tap, man, I'm going to have to get a new tap next time I go over. I think that might be part of my problem, that the tap's a little worn right in here. And it's not making the hole as big as it should. But we're going to try it one more time and see if I can get it to work. So I Just have to pay better attention when I grab bolts out of the box. I thought everything I had in the box was a grade 8, and this is not even marked. Put the wheels off. Now, be able to put the steering column down in here. Whew, just fits. I mean the turn signal switch in here. The wiring will go down there, and it'll be right here, and it works. See? I can use the turn signal switch, so cool. It's gonna work. We're gonna make it work. Out from Rusty, Rhode Island, where if it don't fit, we make it fit.